chapter is 7th chapter, definite integration. This chapter belongs to Mathematics 2B, part 23. Today discuss topic is area under the curves. Area under curves. First of all, what is the curve here? If a function f of x interval is minus a comma b is the domain, 0 comma infinity is the codomain or range, is continuous, then area capital A is the continuous, then the area A of the region bounded by the curve y is equal to f of x. Here y is equal to f of x is any one curve. This curve lies on x-axis. This curve lies on x-axis and the lines is x is equal to a and x is equal to b. Here y is equal to f of x curve is given. That curve lies on x-axis also be given. That curve lies on the lines also be given. X is equal to a and x is equal to b. These lines are parallel to y-axis. Is given by area is given. But what is the curve? This curve here, in this curve, suppose we have to take this one is a y-axis, this one is a x-axis. You know that here this curve lies on x-axis is there. After that, here x is equal to a. Suppose this is a, this is b. This one is a x is equal to a line. This one is a x is equal to b line. After that, this is the curve. Suppose this is the curve or this is the curve. We have to take any one curve. In this curve, this total is the area of the curve. This is capital A. Understood or not? Here, this one is the curve. This one is the curve. This is y is equal to f of x curve. Here x is equal to a line. This is x is equal to b line. These two lines, the y is equal to f of x curve bounded by the area. This one is the area. In this area, this curve lies on the positive x-axis if f of x is positive. Suppose this is the what is the area here? Area equal to integral a to b f of x dx. That is the area. Suppose here put y is equal to minus f of x. Put y is equal to minus f of x. What happened? Here y is equal to minus f of x. You can write a function having negative. This curve lies on negative x-axis. This one is a curve. This one is the area. This curve lies on which axis? Negative x-axis. This total is the area. That area equal to integral a to b. What is the value of f of x? Minus f of x dx. Nothing but a equal to minus integral a to b f of x dx. Here area is always positive, not equal to negative. That's why you can take modulus. That's why a is equal to modulus of a to b f of x dx. If f of x is positive, this one is the area. If f of x is negative, you can write modulus. This is the very important formula and graph. Next one is here f from a comma b is the domain interval, R is the codomain, and G is the a comma b is the domain, capital R is the codomain. Here f comma g, two functions are given. Be continuous. Here f of x value is less than or equal to g of x. F of x value is less than or equal to g of x for all x belongs to closed interval a comma b. Then the area of the region bounded by these two curves. Here how many curves is given? Y is equal to f of x curve is given. Y is equal to g of x curve is given. Two curves intervals domain codomain also be given. In these two curves, f of x value, f of x curve is less than or equal to g of x, and the lines also be given. X is equal to a and x is equal to b lines also be given. Then area capital A is equal to integral a to b. Here which curve is greater? G of x is greater. That's why you can write g of x minus f of x whole dx. If here f of x is greater than or equal to g of x. If f of x is greater, you can write then capital A is equal to integral a to b g of f of x minus g of x. Here f of x is greater, you can subtract f of x minus g of x. You get these two condition. You can write area capital A is equal to modulus of integral a to b f of x minus g of x into whole dx. You can write this modulus. This modulus you can use. Which curve is greater? You don't know. You don't know which curve is greater. You can use this formula. You know f of x is greater. You know f of x is greater, you get right integral a to b f of x minus g of x. You know g of x is greater, you get right integral a to b g of x minus f of x. You don't know which one is greater curve. That's why you can write any one. These two curves are subtracted, you can use modulus. Why? Because you can use modulus if area is negative, that modulus having positive. What is the graph of in this curve? Suppose we have to take this one is the y-axis, this one is the x-axis, this one is the origin, this one is the x is equal to a. Suppose this we have to take x is equal to a, this one is the x is equal to b, this one is the first curve, this one is the another curve, this is the curves bounded by the area, this is the area. In this area, this is which curve? This is f of x curve, this is g of x curve. This one is f of x curve, this one is g of x curve. Here g of x is curve is greater than f of x curve. That's why you can write integral a to b g of x minus f of x. Okay students, if suppose this is f of x, you can write f of x minus g of x. That is the formula. This is a very important graph and formula. Next formula is very important formula. What is that? Let f and g be two continuous real valued functions. Once again, f comma g two functions are given. These two functions are continuous functions and real valued functions. After that, here in the interval of a comma b, which interval? These two are continuous, a comma b interval. In this a comma b interval, C belongs to a comma b. C is the any one real number. That real number belongs to a comma b interval such that f of x is less than g of x in the interval of a comma c. In this, suppose we have to take this one is the a comma b interval. In this a comma b interval, c is the any one real number divides a b interval. Divides a b interval. Suppose this is a, this is b, c is divided. C is divided which interval? A comma c is the one interval, union c comma b is the another interval. In this a comma c interval, f of x is less than g of x. In this a comma c interval, f of x is less than g of x. In the c comma b interval, g of x is greater than f of x. Here f of x is less than g of x. Here g of x is less than f of x. Here f of x is less, g of x is greater. Which interval? A comma c interval. In this c comma b interval, f of x is greater. F of x is greater. With f of c equal to g of c, then the area bounded by these two curves, y is equal to f of x and y is equal to g of x, in the lines x is equal to a and x is equal to b is given by. We have to take graph. This one is the y-axis, this one is the x-axis, this one is the origin, this is the first graph, this one is the second graph. This x is equal to a line, this one is the x is equal to b line, this is the intersected point is c. This x is equal to a line and x is equal to b line divides point c. This is the one area, this one is the second area. What is the total area? Here this one is a which curve? This curve is y is equal to g of x curve. This curve is y is equal to f of x curve. This one is y is equal to f of x. First of all, a to c interval, which curve is greater? G of x is greater. C2b interval, which one is greater? This one is what? This one is f of x, this one is g of x, f of x is greater. Then the area of this total is, area capital A is equal to, first interval a to c, integral a to c. In this integral is a to c, which one is greater? G of x is greater. You can write g of x minus f of x whole dx plus, in the interval of C to B, in the interval of C to B, which one is greater? F of x is greater. You can write f of x minus g of x whole dx. This is the area of the bounded by the two curves y is equal to f of x and y is equal to g of x. This one is the area. Correct or not? Check. See students, very easily. First of all, you can draw AB interval. This is the AB interval. In this AB interval, divides C two sub-intervals. One is A comma C interval. Another one is C comma B interval. In this A comma C interval, G of x is greater than f of x. G of x is greater than f of x. In this C comma B interval, f of x is greater than g of x. Understood or not? This one is a given. But what is the area of total? This area, adding these two areas. That's why you can draw the graph. In this graph, A to C interval, g of x is greater, f of x is lesser. Then you can subtract g of x minus f of x. This is a A to C interval. Next, C to B interval. F of x is greater, g of x is lesser. That's why you can write this is a C to B interval. After that, you can add these two intervals. You get A comma B total interval. Understood or not? This is the way of separated sub-intervals of the curves. This is the area bounded by the curves. This total explanation of first formula, second formula, this formula, total lies on x-axis positive and x-axis negative direction only. Today discuss in this class only that graph lies on, that curve lies on positive x-axis or negative x-axis, and limits also be only x limits are given, function also be in terms of x is given. That type of problems, that type of graphs only, that type of curves only completed in this class. Next class discuss y-axis and y-axis curve. Okay